Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Tattoo Tellers. This is Lindsey.
Hi.
We were sitting next to each other while we were eating and we were just chatting and I noticed her tattoos and she's so kind to volunteer for an interview with me. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Don't go anywhere. And here we are with Lindsey, who just mentioned she's got 5 tattoos. I only see like 1 or 2 over there.
Yep, most of them are hidden.
Oh, most of them are hidden. That's okay. I had a 98-year-old that had some hidden tattoos.
Yes, there you
told
go.
us about it. Okay, so let's see yours.
All right, so I'm going to go in chronological order.
Sure.
So my first one is here on my hip.
Okay.
So if you just give me a moment.
Okay, we'll give you a moment.
So here's my first.
Oh, that's so cute.
This was in my rebellious years. I was on vacation with my best friend at the time in the Outer Banks and decided, oh, I'm 18 now, so let me go get a tattoo. Little did I know that meant that there was no sun, no pool, no ocean, no hot tub. So silly me. It's like the first day that I'm there, so I ruined the rest of the trip.
Oh no. Was it painful or you just had to
Actually, my friend went first and she looked so calm, like nothing. All of a sudden it's my turn and I thought it was going to be a piece of cake, but it was kind of near the bone. It was vibrating. I was so nervous.
Gosh.
I was sweating so much. The whole table was wet. It was terrible. It was very embarrassing for me. Yes, I was not a champ. But I decided to go again for another one. A couple of years later, I finished nursing school and I say, oh, I'm going to get this cute little nurse tattoo about this big. A little nurse with angel wings. She's got a little band-aid and,
nice.
Holding something else. I show it to the guy who's going to be the tattoo artist and he says, yeah, no, definitely not. I'm not doing this. He completely redesigns it into something very cool, which was great. But I had to figure out, where am I going to put this thing now? It's huge. So I decided to do my side.
Holy moly. Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
And so this is my big one.
Now hold on, we see a syringe.
Yep.
We see a Band-Aid right there.
I think she's got a hat on, a nursing
she's got
hat.
A hat with a cross on it. And I really love the syringe down there. That's
Isn't it cool?
Yes, it is.
It looks a little radioactive.
Yeah, very cute.
So the guy ended up, it took 8 hours. I said, you got to do it
the whole time?
I said, you got to do it in one thing or I'm never coming back. This is terrible.
Wow.
On the ribs was pretty uncomfortable. And as you already know from my last story, I'm a pretty big baby. So he ends up closing up the shop for the entire day and just does the whole thing in the 8-hour day. Got it done, never had to go back, thank God.
Oh my gosh, that's great, crazy.
My next one, I was on vacation with my sister and her boyfriend and me and my boyfriend. And we had been on and off for many, many years, pretty much all of my adolescence. So we decided we're gonna get tattoos together. My sister says, well, don't you dare do that. That's gonna be the beginning of the end. I'm like, you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. So he gets one that says, every day for the ... And mine says, ... rest of our lives.
Oh, I see now.
No lie, a week later we broke up.
Oh my gosh.
No lie.
What did his say again?
Every day for the ... And mine says ... rest of our lives.
And how long were you with him before you did that?
I mean, we were on and off together for 5-6 years.
Okay.
And before we did this, and like I said, no lie, a week later we broke up. Never got back together again. It was actually the official end of our relationship, the saga.
And no cover up?
No cover up because you know what? Two things. Number one, I still regard this as a very nice memory.
Yeah.
And number two, I also think I got the better end of the deal because I can make anything else to go over here and match it perfectly. So I think every day for the is a little bit more difficult than rest of our lives. I can fill something in over here.
You got a good point there.
You know? And then my next one is this one.
Oh, can I just pull this down?
Yep.
Oh, how cool is that? Look at those colors and the teeth and everything. Now, what's the meaning and story behind this one?
So for this one, I was, I won a trip to New Orleans at a Red Sox game. And I was originally going to do it with my boyfriend at the time, but we went separate ways. So I called up the company because they were non-refundable. And I call up the company.
Okay.
I call up the company that gave me the tickets. And I say, oh, you know, it was horrible. I was going to go with, you know, my partner, but now we're not together anymore. And, you know, I'm so upset and distraught. And thankfully, the woman, she let me transfer the tickets to somebody else. So I transfer them to my best friend, and we go down to New Orleans for the first time at 22 years old for Halloween.
Okay.
Such a great time. We had a really, really, really fun time. And on November 1st, we decided we were going to go and get tattoos. So November 1st is the Day of the Dead.
Right.
And the Hispanic culture and heritage is very close to me because of the position that I had in Stay Well. All of my patients, when I was taking care of them there, they were all, most of them were Hispanic. So much so I learned Spanish just to be able to speak with them. They are probably the best patients I've ever had in my life.
And you were nursing back then?
I was a nurse practitioner.
A nurse practitioner then.
And I was their primary care. So I also remembered back in 7th grade, we had a project on November 1st, the Day of the Dead. And in my Spanish class, we had literal sugar skulls. We learned all about the background of them in regards to the Day of the Dead, celebrating the people who are here no longer, and the sugar skulls in particular for the pediatric, the children who are no longer here with us, and to decorate them with beautiful colors.
So I don't know what sugar skulls are.
Sugar skulls are this right
That's
here.
what it is?
Mine was actually in my class, was actually a sugar skull. It was a skull that was made out of sugar cane. A sugar cube, yeah.
Sugar cubes and stuff like that?
And so it just was made into the skull, and we got to decorate them and again learn about the history and the culture.
Oh, wow.
So knowing that it was November 1st, we were both going to go and get tattoos, I decided that I really wanted to get the sugar skull to represent the Day of the Dead. She got the fleur-de-lis, which also is representative in some way, I can't recall how, for November 1st. So they were nice and personal.
Orleans.
Yep.
Oh,
My last one is also from New Orleans. So I went for a conference 2 years ago for the American Association of Nurse Practitioners.
So it says, we're all mad here.
Yep.
Okay.
I had won Nurse Practitioner of the Year for the state of Connecticut.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And the celebration was in New Orleans at this conference. So I brought with me one of my really good friends and my employee. Her name is Sienna. And she has no tattoos whatsoever. And she says, you know, I'd really like to get a tattoo. And so she wanted to get a little J to represent her son. And I said, okay, you know what? I'd love to get a tattoo too. So we go and I bring it over. And once again, I bring in a picture and I say, hey, I'd like something like this. And the tattoo artist says, this is ridiculous. No, I'm making my own thing.
Really?
Yep. So he took a picture that I had brought to him and turned it into this. Alice in Wonderland is my all-time favorite. When I was younger, I would act out the scenes. My cat's name is Alice. I have Alice in Wonderland everything. I just love it. I think it's creative. I think it has really good stories. I reference a line from the cartoon frequently, which is, I give myself very good advice, and I very seldom follow it. So yeah, it's a very big part of my life. So anyways, I ended up getting this one, and I really like it because we've got the We're All Mad here that wraps around her and almost catches her as she is falling down the rabbit hole.
So true.
So again, I didn't get to design this one, but I love what he did with it, because with the ribbon catching her, the We're All Mad here, it really just brings it down to earth, saying everybody falls, but everybody has something going on, and you know, make sure that you've got the right people to help to catch you on the way down.
Yes.
So it ended up signifying something a bit more than I had originally thought for it.
Very, very cool. I love that.
Thanks.
So is that like your motto? We all go through things and
Yeah.
we need people around us to help us and catch us?
Absolutely. Yep, that's absolutely how I live my life. Things are going to happen to all of us. And I think that's something to respect in all of us.
Yes.
But that if you make sure that you've got the right people who are around you, which you will find out through time, through experience, all those kinds of things, that you're never going to fall. And to make sure that you always got that, you always have that net, but that also you're that net for other people as well.
Yes, such wise words there.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. Don't
Thank
go
you.
away, everybody.
Such beautiful tattoos and stories and meanings behind them. I love that one with Alice in Wonderland and the ribbon around that catches you. That is amazing. And I love the words on your arm there that you can always add to that in the future.
Yep.
Thank you so much for spending some time with me.
Oh, thank you for
and
having me.
interviewing. I think this is so great. I think my viewers will absolutely love you and your tattoos.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Bye.